Right off, I want to apologize for the noise in the background. It's my dryer. Hey everybody, how's it going? Ready to get into it today? I haven't made videos in a while, so I figured I'd do two of them there back to back. Well, one I did yesterday, I'm going to upload it today, but I'm going to make this one today too. So we left off in the last video about what the fuck has happened with Epstein. What happened with the investigation, how many of our politicians are involved with the Epstein fucking island bullshit. Like, who the fuck is sitting at the top right now making decisions for you and I that not just fucking long ago was on that island molesting little kids? That's what I want to know. I don't fucking care about COVID. You know, I get told this all the time. Oh, Cole, you're an anti-masker. You're an anti-vaxxer. You're an anti-this. Look, I ain't an anti-masker, number one, all right? I wear a mask out of respect with people. It's just that simple. If I'm asked or told, hey, you don't have to worry about a mask, then I don't wear one. As far as the anti-vaccination shit goes, I'm not anti-vax. I'm just anti-impurities. Okay? This shit was created in a fucking lab. You can argue this all fucking day. Oh, it comes from natural products, though, Cole. No, it doesn't. Well, it comes from natural products, but it becomes unnatural the second they take it from nature, put it in a lab, tweak it in any way, it becomes impure. Right? It's not pure natural anymore. It's now manipulated. So I don't touch shit like that. Any scientists in the world will tell you the same thing I'm about to tell you right now. Whatever sickness your human body can come up with, nature has your cure. Okay? Where do you think they get all this shit to mold and mutate all these fucking different natural plants into vaccines? Right? It comes from nature. So it's already there. You don't need them to fucking put together a tea for you. You can do that yourself. It's like I tell everyone. Just look at white pine needles. Put that in tea or a hot cup of water, let it stir, sit there and soak for a bit. Oh, pardon me. I'm drinking a Monster. So you let it sit for a bit, and it cures any type of blood clots you may have, and it can prevent blood clots from occurring, and it has other medicinal purposes, within your body. Fennel tea, it's another good one. Dandelion tea is another good one. There's a lot of roots you can use. Man, the list goes on and on. So that's what I'm against. See, I last time I've been sick was 2019, February 12th. Worst I've had since then is a headache. Okay? So you rely on your vaccine. I'll continue to rely on natural products. And so we're all clear. My son, because of the school and all this bullshit going on there, he's just been recently tested negative. So if he ain't got it, chances are none of us got it. But then again, we are O blood types, right? And not a lot of people know this, but the studies that they just recently did, Stanford and a couple others, is anything O blood type, you pretty much already got a built immune system to it. We're like the perfect blood donors for these people that took the vaccine. We're the perfect donors. Okay? That's what it barrels down to. You want the cure for COVID? Hi, how's it going? So anyways, that's what I mean. I don't get this whole shit because I've unloaded trailers throughout this whole pandemic from all over the world, from China, from even in the Middle East, all over, okay? The UK, everywhere, done it for Walmart and stuff like that. Like, we get the stuff, we pilot it all, and then we send it off to Walmart and all these other places. So, how come I haven't been sick? How come I haven't caught anything? Natural products. So anyways, I can go on and on and on fucking dismantling this. Look, you trust what you trust. I'll trust what I trust. You need help moving the couch? Just saying, I really don't care. Like me, you take it, you don't take it. My wife's got it. She's fully vaccinated now. Had both shots. Plans on her boosters and everything. Not because of COVID, but because she doesn't want to be kicked out of going shopping with her mom and her daughter because they have like a grandma, mom, daughter thing going on where they do lawn sailing and shopping all over. She doesn't want to get screwed over and not be allowed to go and do that anymore. So she got the shot. My daughter, on the other hand, is being stubborn. Well, because she sees dad never gets sick and kind of relies on the same thing dad does. My son's starting to turn out the same way. So I don't know. You just you trust what you want to trust. I'll trust what I want to trust, but I'm just letting you know I'm still here to help you if you need help. Like, still love you. Still cool in my eyes. You haven't done me no wrong. So, hi. That's how we should all be acting right now. That's just acting like an adult. But right now, everyone's acting too much like spoiled little children who aren't getting their way. You're going to kill the world. You're going to die. Oh my God. I hope you catch COVID and you die. You know, you should really reevaluate your stances on this, because you're really making yourself sound like disgusting people. People that I would, for sure, in a heartbeat would say, okay, we got any mental asylums? Yeah, we got any room in those? Because you're that fucking twisted in the brain. I think you need fucking help. Holy shit. Wish I caught COVID and died, huh? Well, sucks to be you. It'll never happen. But at the same time, you're a pretty disgusting people. Like, oh my God, you guys are just vomit. It just comes out of your mouth when you talk. And it's disgusting. It's gross. And you should be ashamed of yourselves. Honestly. You should seriously be ashamed of yourselves. Showing the world and everyone else in the country what kind of sick, twisted people we have living here, that you would wish ill on another person to the point of death. I still haven't heard any unvaccinated people sitting here going, I hope you catch COVID and die, you vaccinated fucks. I haven't heard anything like that. So why are you even entertaining this idea? God, I hate being a universal thinker. Fuck. I keep telling my wife all the time, I do not belong on this fucking planet. I must have came from another planet. A star or something blew up my planet. And of course, we're all energy creatures, right? So my energy somehow traveled across space and then eventually just landed here. And here I am. There's no fucking way I'm from this planet. Fuck. I look around and these massive, supposedly massive problems like climate change, like homelessness, like elderly's not getting proper care. You know, they consider these massive problems. And yet I can see simple solutions. Stop stealing our money. Stop spending, say, $600 million on your campaign, which, let's be honest, that's you campaigning. Why am I paying for you to do that? You want to get reelected by me, you got to prove to me that fucking you're worth my fucking vote. Taking my money just so you can show off in front of cameras and shake hands with people isn't really going to secure my vote. 600 million. And another 600 million in 18 months. That's $1.2 billion on top of all the signs, all the fucking advertisements, the fuel that's going to be used, everything. But yet climate change is a big problem. I see these as simple fucking problems. Let's get our military involved. They're supposed to be fighting against foreign and domestic fucking enemies. Well, I would consider a forest fire that's going to end up eventually destroying the world. But at the same time, for right now, is fucking up our world here in Canada, in Turtle Island, or northern part of Turtle Island. And fucking simple solution. We're already paying these people to go to war. So let's send them to fucking war. And we already have trained professionals to train our military, to take charge of our military when these times or events occur. And we already have other countries on board with this idea because Putin over in Russia was already willing during the Fort McMurray fire to send an entire fleet over to help us. But hey, we got it under control, Trudeau said. Millions of acres burned. Millions of animals died. Millions of plant life. Fish life. But anyways, what do I know? I'm not in a suit. I don't talk perfect. And I'm not a degree holder. So better back off, Cole. Our nurses spend 3/4 of our time in the hospital is spent with a nurse. Why is the doctor making 10 times more than the nurse? Why does the doctor have so much more benefit and bailout opportunity and fucking even investment opportunities more so than our nurses? Doesn't make sense. And we've seen throughout this whole COVID pandemic how fucking trustworthy we can trust these doctors, because any normal doctor who takes his job serious, okay? When the government goes to you and says, doesn't matter if it's the flu, mark COVID. Doesn't matter if it's a heart attack, mark COVID. Doesn't matter if it's lung disease, mark COVID. Doesn't matter if it's HIV, mark COVID. When you have a government that does that, any decent doctor would stop and say, well, no, whoa, I might be mistreating them, and it could be the medication I'm giving them that could kill them, and then it's not COVID that's doing it, it's the medication. They would refuse. But still, here in fucking SDG area of Ontario, 0 cases of the flu. How is that fucking possible in fucking 2 years? Going on, 2 years. How is that possible, folks? It's not. And so that means that there's doctors right now in our hospitals that acknowledge this. They know this. If a fucking idiot simpleton like me can figure it out, a fucking peasant, then I'm sure a smart, well-educated, degree-holding doctor can figure it out. But that means that they're knowingly handing you a prescription for a disease they don't even know if you have, because they've already still admitted they can't tell the difference between the two diseases. So, that means it's malpractice. They're literally handing out prescriptions for drugs that they could very well know won't help your fucking situation. But they're being told. They're being told by the government. Even though we're the ones paying their paychecks, the government's the one telling them what to do. At one point in time in our history, we had some great heroes. I mentioned this in the other video too. Amazing heroes. And they fought against people like Trudeau on a regular basis. And it's not just Trudeau, though. It's O'Toole, it's NDP, it's Green, it's any party that exists. The reason why this is because they all want their turn. Okay? They all want their turn at the bank account. They want to boost their families up. This is something for them. That's why my mandate on the fucking paycheck cut has to be put into play immediately as soon as I take office. Because the second I take office and I put that into play, you're going to watch all these people who apparently cared about you through COVID flee the fucking government. And I'm fine with that. Because there are going to be stragglers. People who are actually there who actually give a shit, like Pierre Poilievre, or I hope I said your name right. He actually gives a shit. Michelle Gardner actually gives a shit. I guarantee you they're going to stick around. There's another old timer there that started the whole no lockdown signs. I got some. Maxime Bernier. They're going to be the people. Our top general of our military are going to be the people that stick around. But I guarantee you, 3/4 of that fucking room is going to be vacant. And I'm fine with that. You know why? Because that saves room for people who give a shit like you. People who actually worry every day about fucking taxes and bills. Who have to worry about their family and food on the table and a roof over their head and making sure that they budget their, okay, this week I've got this much, I can only put this much, I got this much to spend. But I want to put $50 aside because that way next week I can take that and put it with I'll have $100 to put aside. Now we can go on a family vacation during the weekend, or we can go on a trip to one of the many parks. I'm talking about the people who actually have to live the everyday. Talking about you. That saves room for you. You can come on up. Hang out with us. We'll fucking fix this country once and for all. Make deals with other countries that'll help us. Make deals that benefit Canadian people. Not just the fucking rich, not just the 1% or even the fucking 0.5%. All of us. That's why I'm very strong on moving towards deleting the need for a high school degree in order to go to college. It's going to open up the venue. It's going to cost less to go to college. And we'll get more people who, sure, aren't good at geography and math, but are geniuses when it comes to astrology, geniuses when it comes to healthcare or biology. They're not good at a lot of other things, but when it comes to this one subject, fucking blow you out the water. They deserve to be in college. This will bring the price down. The more people you have going to college, the less you have to charge. It's just that simple. That's less debt. At the end, we win. How about deals where certain percentages of those said deals goes back to the people in a form of a check or a direct deposit? How about interprovincial and international companies giving up a certain percentage of their annual fucking take at the end of the year and giving their workers a nice bonus? I think it's about time we start moving in that direction. So that way Canadians can now build their bank accounts. Hey, just a thought. I got millions of more thoughts. You guys are interested in hearing? Go back, look at some of my other videos. I got plenty more videos coming. Like, share. We got 2 years. We need to get elected. We need to take that power, that control, that structure, and we need to fucking shove it out the fucking window. We need people who actually care. We need people who actually want to provide, who want to put everyone else first and themselves last. Hi. 2 years, Cole Holmes. Holy crap, I got something black on my finger. Anyways, 2 years, Cole Holmes, or let's find someone who's even better than me. And I'll work side by side with him or her. 2 years, guys. 2 years. We got this. You got to smarten up.